Hi there, beautiful people. I am back today. Yes, I am John. I finally found a job. I didn't think that this company was even going to call me back. I filled out an application with them in January of this year. So I just turned around and I was like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and take this job. No questions asked. I don't care what it's paying per hour. I am taking the job. I am tired of sitting at home and feeling like a hermit. So I took the job. I don't know exactly what day I'm going to start. I got to go back to them tomorrow and fill out some more of the application because it's been more than 30 days. So I got to go back and fill out some more paperwork on this application. And then from there, I'll see when I start. And I'm happy. I am so grateful, beyond grateful for this chance for this job, and I'm taking it. So, I'm tired today. And tomorrow morning, I gotta take one of my sons. I gotta take him to a town that's like 35 miles away. And then from there, after I drop him back off at his house, I'm gonna have to go to the other side of town where we live at to do this application, and then I'm coming home. Like I said, I'm just beyond grateful for this. Beyond grateful for this. I'm happy, people. I really, really am. And my husband was telling me about like 30 minutes, not even 30 minutes before they had called me, he told me to call them. And I was like, nah, if they haven't called me by now, I'm not even going to worry about it. I'm not even going to worry about it. I'll just find a job somewhere else. Not even 30 minutes later, they called me. I was like, yes, I'm taking it. I'm taking this job. So, and my hair was growing back. I got a big old patch of gray here. Ooh wee. Huge patch of gray. But you know what? I'm not even going to worry about it. I guess when you reach my age, in your 50s, I've earned every single one of these gray hairs. It's called being a mom, stress, worry about your kids and everything else. I don't know who else out there has children, but you know what? Every job I've had over the years, that's easy compared to being a mom. Real easy. I think being a mom has been my hardest job. And it's still my hardest job. Because now I got grandchildren, and they count on me too. And I know my grandbabies love me. I know they do. My oldest one, well, one of my oldest grandchildren, when she was 2 years old, she received her. I had sent a package to her mom, my daughter, and it was a huge box, huge box. And my granddaughter had asked my daughter who sent the box, and she said, "Grandmama did." My daughter, my granddaughter, threw herself in the box and said that she was shipping herself off to me. So, she's my little stinky boo-boo. She's my little boo-boo. She may be my little boo-boo, but she my little love boo-boo. And they get so excited every time they get a package from me. She is one of these girly girls. She loves purses, she loves shoes, she loves different kinds of fabrics and textures and colors and patterns and the whole 9 yards. She's just my little girly girl. And I've only got the little girly girl. With my own daughter, her mama, I didn't get it. She always wanted to be a boy. She even told me, I want to be a boy, I want to be a boy, shave my head like you do my brothers, I want to be a boy. Honey, I can't do that. You were born a girl up in this lifetime, you know. But now she's 26, and she loves being a girl now. We had a talk a few months ago, and I told her about menopause and what to expect when she's fixing to go through it and how it is and the whole 9 yards. I said, you'll probably be like your Nana. That's what they called my mom, Nana. I said, you'll probably be like your Nana. You'll grow a mustache. And she went, ew, no. No, I don't want no mustache. I always wanted to be a boy, but I don't want to grow no mustache. Bless her little heart. I love her to death. But she's fixing to have her fourth baby. And we found out that my daughter does have gestational diabetes. So all of the positive thoughts and prayers that you can send to her would be greatly appreciated. Greatly appreciated. She is just going through the ringer right now. And my little granddaughter keeps trying to make her grand entrance early. And that happens, when you have gestational diabetes. I never had it. I mean, they thought I did with every pregnancy I had because my babies were all over 10 pounds. My smallest one was 10 pounds, 2 ounces, and my biggest one was 12 pounds, 7 ounces. So they always thought I had it. But every time they tested me, nope, didn't have it, which I'm so thankful for. So thankful that I did not have it. And matter of fact, when I had my oldest daughter, the one that's 26 now, they tested her like minutes after she was born, and her glucose count was 6. And they flat out told me, they said, we are not sending her home until her glucose goes up higher. And I'm like, thinking to myself, when I go home, my baby's going with me. So, because I know it's like my second oldest one, he weighed 12 pounds, 7 ounces when he was born. Poor little thing. He had collapsed lungs when he was born. He was born at one hospital, and they had to transport him to another hospital because they didn't have the facilities at the hospital where he was born. So after they inserted a chest tube in his right lung, they had to transport him from the hospital he was born at to a different hospital. I'll never forget, hours after I gave birth to him, I get the call from the other hospital stating that his left lung had collapsed and they had to insert a chest tube into his left lung. But the doctor that he had, Dr. Oppenheimer, great doctor, loved that man. He flat out told me, he said, this is the biggest baby that we have ever had at the NICU. The neonatal intensive care unit. He was the biggest baby at that time. I don't know about now. This almost 29 years ago. But they told me at that time he was the biggest baby that they ever had at that NICU. He weighed 12 pounds, 7 ounces when he was born. So 8 days later, they transported him back to the hospital that he was born at because by then they had already pulled out the chest tubes. His lungs were fine. But I went home empty-handed. I was crying. I'm like, I'm going home without my baby. It was sad. And I don't wish that on any parent to go home. You want to give birth to a healthy baby and bring home your little bundle of joy. and I couldn't do it. He didn't come home until almost 2 weeks later. But still, you know, by the time I had my daughter, a couple years later, I was like, no, I'm taking my baby home. I know, I was just upset thinking I was going to go home empty-handed again. But they tested her the next morning. They had to give her a couple of glucose bottles. And as soon as I did, that picked up her glucose count. It was in the 20s, so they told me I could take her home. I was like, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. My prayers have been answered. So I got to take her home. So we started on one story and we finished on another. And you know what? I think when I tell stories like this, I may reach one person, maybe two people, to help them through what they are going through. So y'all don't give up hope on anything ever. Sometimes those prayers take a little longer to answer, but it all does work out in the end. So, y'all come back now, you hear?